to publish a particular decision.
Why did you decide not to publish it?
Well, I really don't know why I did not decide to have it published. That's about 9 years ago.
But this is a high-profile case, sir. You obviously know that. Ibabalik ko yung tanong sa inyo na ombudsman kayo tanod bayan kayo Kayo dapat ang nag-check ng corruption dito po sa mga elected officials. This is a case supposedly of the PDAF scam, not supposedly, it's the PDAF scam, it's a pork barrel scam to the tune of 10 million pesos that was supposedly, hindi po nagamit sa tama. In the same manner that the corruption scandal, the flood control scandal is taking center stage right now. In other words, Ombudsman, it's a big case, it's Joel Villanueva, it's Senator Joel Villanueva. Why didn't you just publicize it? Because pag kayo po ay natanggal na doon, magtataka din po, didn't you think this was going to happen? Na bigla na lang po, sandali lang, ba't kaya hindi sinabi ni Ombudsman Samuel Martires na na-reverse na yung decision kay Senator Joel Villanueva?
I really don't know the reasons why I did not have it published.
Enzo Recto, kalaban ang katiwalian at kasinungalingan, kakampi sa katotohanan at kabutihan.
Mga kabunyog pahiya na naman si dating Ombudsman Martires sa isang interview kasama si Pink Web. Bakit ko po ito nasabi? Dahil tinanong siya kung bakit hindi niya ipinabliko o inilabas sa publiko ang high-profile case ni Villanueva, particular na ang pagkakadismiss ng kaso nito sa Ombudsman. Pero imbes na malinaw na sagot, ito raw si Martires biglang nagpalusot at sinabing hindi niya raw maalala kung bakit hindi niya ipinalabas sa publiko ang desisyon. Aba, tipikal na sagot ng mga mahilig magtago ng katotohanan. Dito po natin makikita, mga kabunyog, ang isang opisyal na tila may pinoprotektahan at hindi ang taumbayan ang pinaglilingkuran. Sapagkat kung talagang malinis at walang tinatago, bakit kailangang gawing sikreto ang desisyon? Kung ginawang lihim, ibig sabihin, may gustong itago at ayaw mabunyag. Anyway mga kabunyog, panoorin po natin ang kabuuang panayam kay dating Ombudsman Martires at kayo na po ang humusga.
That is it.
Okay. Let's go back to this case, sir. Because if I were to go back to October 2016, decision of Ombudsman Conchita Carpio Morales, nag-MR po si Senator Joel Villanueva within 10 days. He received it November 2, nag-MR po siya November 7. So we'll stop the clock there at November 7, 2016. This is important, sir, because basically the decision of the Ombudsman yourself was finalized September 2019.
2019.
Ibig sabihin po, 3 taon ito, more or less. 2 years.
3 taon natulog sa Ombudsman. But not during my time.
Yes, kasi 2018 po kayo
Pumasok, oo.
Okay. Pero ibig ko sabihin, in terms of this inordinate delay na 2 years supposed to be, now you're saying there are other decisions. If we were to understand the 2-year inordinate delay, lumampas na po ito sa 2 years between you and the former Ombudsman Conchita Carpio Morales. Would that be correct, sir?
Well, I don't think we will fall under that category of inordinate delay. Why? Because the decision is favorable to Joel Villanueva. So Joel Villanueva will not be crazy enough to go up to the Supreme Court and say,
there's inordinate delay.
there is inordinate delay, so my case should be dismissed. Dinismiss na ng Ombudsman.
Okay. All right. So, kasi sa kanya manggagaling yung question on
Yes.
inordinate delay, the person who is the subject of the case. So, let's go back to the question on the issue on secret decision. Bakit ho ba, alam ko po sinagot nyo na to, pero kailangan lang pong ulitin, why was this not publicized?
Okay. The Constitution says that matters or decisions arising from cases that were investigated by the Ombudsman has to be publicized under certain circumstances. That is also what the Ombudsman Act says, that under circumstances, the Ombudsman shall publish the decisions. So who decides under what circumstances, under what conditions must the Ombudsman? So meaning to say, this is the discretion of the Ombudsman when he is going to publish a particular decision.
Why did you decide not to publish it?
Well, I really don't know why I did not decide to have it published. That's about 9 years ago. I really can't remember why, but there must have been some reason why I did not have it published, because I never really have any decision published, and these reporters would ask me about a particular case, and kasi minsan mga reporter may mga tips sila eh. Justice, tapos na raw ang decision sa ganito. So I will check and sasabihin nila, can we have a copy of the decision? I will ask the Media Bureau, give them a copy of the decision.
But this is a high-profile case, sir. You obviously know that. Ibabalik po yung tanong sa inyo na ombudsman kayo tanod bayan kayo Kayo dapat ang nag-check ng corruption dito po sa mga elected officials. This is a case supposedly of the PDAF scam, not supposedly, it's the PDAF scam, it's a pork barrel scam to the tune of 10 million pesos that was supposedly, hindi po nagamit sa tama. In the same manner that the corruption scandal, the flood control scandal is taking center stage right now. In other words, Ombudsman, it's a big case. It's Joel Villanueva, it's Senator Joel Villanueva. Why didn't you just publicize it? Because pag kayo po ay natanggal na doon, magtataka din po, didn't you think this was going to happen? Na bigla na lang po, sandali lang, ba't kaya hindi sinabi ni Ombudsman Samuel Martires na na-reverse na yung decision kay Senator Joel Villanueva?
I really don't know the reasons why I did not have it published. But siguro naging ugali ko na hindi ako mahilig mag-publish ng mga decisions ko. Probably that's my temperament as a former member of the judiciary. But looking back, I don't think there is a necessity to publish this. Because, the critics of Joel Villanueva will not really believe the defenses of Joel Villanueva. In much the same way that Justice Carpio Morales also did not believe in the defenses of Joel Villanueva. He raised two defenses. One, the signature is forged, and the other one is he is not a member of the Buhay Party list. Paano namin kukontrahin yung findings ng question documents of the National Bureau of Investigation? The National Bureau of Investigation says the signatures are not similar. It's forged. Do I have to hire an expert to just say that is not a forged signature? This is no longer prosecution, this is persecution.
Yan mga kabunyog. Narinig po natin ang naging panayam kay dating Ombudsman Martires. Dito pa lang sa kanyang mga sagot, mapapaisip ka na talaga. Imposible naman na hindi nila isinapubliko ang ganitong high-profile case, lalo na kung isang senador pa ang sangkot. Bakit tila iisa lang ang nakakaalam ng desisyong ito? May tinatago ba? O may pinoprotektahan? Anyway mga kabunyog, pakinggan naman natin ngayon ang naging komento at matinding banat ni Attorney Enzo Recto hinggil sa pahayag ni dating Ombudsman Martires.
Ang lakas, ang tindi mong makakomentaryo kay Rimulya. Si Rimulya, kaya nagpipress con kasi hindi niya kinakahiya ang desisyon niya. Kung ginagawa niya bilang ombudsman ay tama. Kaya siya, proud siyang ibalita sa taong bayan ang mga ginagawa niya. Yung ginagawa niya ay talagang trabaho ng tanod bayan. Pero ikaw, Martires, tinanong ka, anong dahilan bakit hindi mo na-publish? Ang sagot niya, hindi niya na rin daw maalala Ikumpara nyo ito, ito yung eksaktong pagkakasabi niya. Ito yung eksaktong pagkakasabi niya. Ayan, ito. Sabi dito, Martires, sa desisyon sa kaso ni Villanueva, sabi niya, di ko maalala kung bakit hindi na-publish. Sabi niya, hindi ko maalala, sa tagal ng panahon, hindi ko maalala ang rason ba't hindi na-publish yan. Maybe because I was also overwhelmed with cases. Ay, ang yabang niya. Ayaw ko na sanang mag-ano nito mga kabunyog. Ayaw ko na sanang itapik kasi napakaraming beses ko nang tinapik nung nakaraang araw Kaya lang bago ito ngayon lang ito. 2028. Ganyan yung sagot niya. Hindi ko maalala bakit hindi na-publish. Hindi ko maalala sa tagal ng panahon, hindi ko maalala ba't hindi na-publish yan. Maybe because I was also overwhelmed with cases. Ang lakas-lakas mo ang tindi mo makabira kay Rimulya, tawagin mong tanga na wala nang ginawa kundi mag-press con, hindi daw alam kung ano ang trabaho ng ombudsman. Tapos nung ikaw yung tinanong, ang sagot mo, hindi mo na maalala. Ibig sabihin, hindi mo kayang idepensa talaga yung ginawa mo. Kaya yan ang mga laman ng mga balita ngayon mga kabunyog. Martires can't recall why 2019 decision on Villanueva was not published. Nakakahiya. Alam nyo, grabe itong ombudsman na ito ni Duterte. 7 years na namayagpag yan ikumpara mo yung sinabi niya kanina, I would advise Ombudsman Remulla, if you are listening, you work. Stop conducting press conferences almost every day. Biro mo, hindi mo alam anong proseso sa isang kaso. Kaya kung minsan nagmumukhang tanga yung ombudsman. Ayan. Sino ngayon ang tanga? Kahit yung ginawa niya, hindi niya hindi niya madepensahan eh. Bakit? Eh kasi talagang nakakaano eh. Napakagarapal ng ginawa niya. Oh. Hindi niya na raw maalala. Ha?
Bunyog, bunyog, halikan na kasama ka. Bunyog, kapag buklod ay may pag-asa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, isa ang pananaw. Sa bagong Pilipinas ang bunyog isisigaw. Bunyog.